So hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I actually thought I would do just a quick piece of advice to anyone out there. I feel like there's so much negativity online and in social media especially. Sometimes it can actually get to your head where you think that the world is coming to an end, not to add upon the stuff that you're actually going through in life yourself. What I had been looking at mostly, because I really can't stay off social media, the stuff I actually look at are a lot of politics which just come at my face without me even looking for it. I was following the impeachment proceedings of a certain president in a certain country I won't mention, and also locally in my own country there are stuff that are going on, and it's just very, very disheartening. People really need to just not avoid seeing the news or accepting stuff happening around them, but rather learn how to accept and receive such information. When you want to detox, you should stay off of social media, but then in life you really can't live in your own utopia thinking that there's nothing else going on around you. It's not about your external influences, it's about how you react to stuff that affects your life. I want to share about how I sort of view these everyday things that are happening. For me, I know there are things I have to face constantly and daily. Definitely if I open Facebook and I expect to see photos from my family, I will also see photos of tragedy, and you can't really close your mind to it. The only thing you can do is change how you look at it. I would advise anyone who is out there preaching positivity. Life is not just about positivity alone. There are things in your day that will always remind you or take away the joy that you worked so hard to have. Tackling issues in your life in a positive kind of way is a key. You can't hypnotize yourself to forget. You can't hypnotize yourself not to see the danger or the happenings around us. In fact, don't let those quotes keep you from being truly immersed in what's going on around you. In fact, if you have something positive to add to a negative situation, you should actually just understand the whole spectrum of this is not good, this is not okay, and what can I do about it, instead of trying to just close your eyes to it. If you hear of world hunger and you don't want to see photos of those kids looking very malnourished, you can actually do something about it, or just tweet something, donate something. We live in a world where we're easily offended or easily affected by stuff, and even social media. What I've realized is that you can't go online and talk about war, although it's happening. There are very many things that even I myself cannot mention because my video would be flagged off, but it's the reality of life. I've also realized that the media itself is actually censored in a way that there are news stories that will never ever be aired or be allowed to air because of the sensitivity that it has on our society and around us. And maybe it looks bad on the leadership, it looks bad also on citizens, but we see them every day as people. It can affect you to a point where you actually will not believe in any positive thing because it's on the ground. You can see that it's actually affecting your present life and even in future. We really can't live in oblivion, but then you have to find a way to cope. You have to find a way to train your mind to understand reality, but at the same time have a sort of hope. Okay, for the religious people, it's very easy for them to hope for a better future. It's even non-religious, I guess. There's some hope that gives someone the strength to know that tomorrow will be better, but sometimes it's never better. Sometimes it's never better. When you talk about climate change, some of these changes are actually let me say non-reversible. We can only reduce the kind of impact that our everyday living has on the climate. There are factors that can change our lives permanently, can change our country's status permanently to a point where you really cannot reverse the damage done. Even in your own life, there are decisions that you make that you cannot reverse the damage done. What I would advise anyone to do is to live forward, focus forward. Sometimes guys are very, very quick to pick out what's going wrong than to focus on what's going right. As we go towards the Christmas period, come on, you have to let go of whatever it is that offended you, that kept you behind in 2019. You have to kind of just accept the fact that there's no simple formula to living your life. You really cannot keep on feeling so bad about what it was that happened to you or happened around you or happened to someone you know.